A member of my household thinks she may have had it.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Excellent.
How do you not know you had explosive diarrhea? I mean,
Maybe not that specific one.
Right.
hey, everybody, it's the Williams Brothers Podcast.
I'm Gar.
I'm Steven.
I'm Neil.
I'm Shaler.
Woohoo!
This will be a quick one.
Man.
It's been less than a week since we did one before, and that one's already out. That's how fast we are.
It took me a week to edit it almost, but that's all right.
Has it been? No, it's been a week almost,
It's
right?
almost a week. Yeah, Saturday we recorded it.
Oh, right. That's
And today's Friday.
it's all a blur now.
It
Yeah, I
is.
asked AI if we needed to do a legal disclaimer
About what?
for our podcast.
Oh, just to have one?
Well, because making sure that people know opinions are our own, and so like I criticized the Savannah St. Patrick's Day parade.
Boy, did you.
And boy, are they coming after you.
I know. Yeah.
Have you gotten something from a Savannah lawyer? Like a
Cease and desist or what?
Yeah, it's one of the clans. Got a hit on me.
Irish clan?
The Irish clan.
Yeah, not the clans. Yeah.
Oh, right.
That's a whole different problem.
Yeah.
This would be an Irish clan, not a Southern clan.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I am about to pass out from my mic flag because the odor from the marker that I used to create my Williams Brothers mic flag is
I don't. Oh my gosh, I don't have one. I'm the
It's right-
only one.
it's right under my nose, and I
Big
put it on
bucks on these.
I wrote it on a sticky note, and it's like, whoa, dude. I'm sniffing markers over
Here,
here.
while he's creating one, I'll read our legal disclaimer. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Well, let's hear it.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
All right.
The opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the hosts and do not represent any other individuals or organizations. This show is for entertainment purposes only and is not intended as professional, medical, legal, or financial advice. Listen at your own risk. Always consult qualified professionals for advice. We are not liable for any actions taken based on the content of this podcast. And thanks for listening.
Excluding tax, tag, and title.
Yeah. Slightly
I can
higher
just
west of the
picture-
Rockies.
Somebody out there going, oh, they said that I should do that, so they sound real smart. I'm definitely going to do it.
So I'll get Grok to create another one next time. We'll do a different one every time.
Sounds good. Okay, wait. I've almost got my microphone flag here, so that way I can be like
Ooh,
there.
nice one.
There we go. Yeah.
Surprised you didn't use the cricket.
I didn't have time. If I had thought about it, I would have done it, but
Peer
didn't have
pressure.
time. Yeah, I know.
People are going to be sad to hear all the medical advice we've been giving out is now completely
I'm
debunked.
sure they were absolutely sure. I mean, about half of what we say, they obviously know is not true before we do because most people are smarter than we are. But I mean, you still gotta dot your I's and cross your T's. You don't want
Right.
yeah.
Dot your T's and cross your I's.
I was
Right.
about to say, in our case, that's what we're doing. So,
Yep.
So I was in Kentucky this week. Went to Kentucky for work.
how's Kentucky?
Without
And-
us.
It's a whole different planet. It's near Lexington.
Oh, okay.
Kentucky's a different kind of place.
Yeah.
And the first night I was there's a story on the news, local news, about a house fire, which is a bad thing. House catches on fire.
Sure.
Volunteer fire department shows up. The fire chief and the assistant fire chief, who are husband and wife, and it's been a family fire station for a long time, and they get there to put the fire out, and the person who owns the home goes after him with a can of bear mace.
Wow.
So this is the stuff designed to repel bears, if you're in the woods.
Yeah.
Goes after the firefighters with bear mace, and they're hospitalized. And the guy who owns the house was arrested.
Okay.
And that was the end of the story.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like a Friday night.
It's like
And his house burned down.
I don't know. I'm like, why did he go after the firefighters with bear mace? They never explained any of the backstory.
I would assume he's burning the house down for insurance, and he didn't want.
That's what I
anyone to
thought,
interfere.
but
that
then
would be my first thought.
If you attack the people who are trying to put the fire out, it seems like it would nullify your insurance.
I don't know. It was just the weirdest story, but it was just sort of like, hey, welcome to Kentucky. You know, hey, just
Yeah.
Did you include the fact that we're not insurance people in that disclaimer?
Hang on, let me add that.
Or firefighters. We also do not.
I'll add that in. Thank you.
we're not public safety officials.
By the time we finish this season of the podcast, it's going to be a very long disclaimer.
Right. We're going to need to add to it every time we bring up a fact that we know nothing about. But
It's going to be like at the end of car commercials.
yeah, we should totally do that. Yeah.
That's right.
Maybe he had
everything.
a still inside of his house, and
what I
that's
thought.
what caught fire. You know,
Yeah.
he didn't want
could
anyone to
be it.
discover it. So
Revenuers is what I thought.
Yep.
They probably thought they were. But they recovered, by the way. The man and his wife, the fire chief and assistant fire chief, did recover. So
That's good. That's good. So speaking of stills, what are y'all drinking tonight? Neil was talking about we can't do the podcast without a drink. What did you got?
I got Chattanooga Whiskey. It's
Do you?
really my favorite
that's pretty
whiskey
good.
is Chattanooga Whiskey Company, and this is just on the rocks.
I got sangria, some Grant sangria. Yeah,
Sangria, nice.
Steve, are you
Nothing.
Nothing?
I have water. I didn't get down there in time. It was the kids, the nephews are spending the weekend with us. It is Staycation 2026. And so I had to inflate the bed here in the studio, the podcast studio. And then after I got all that stuff done, they pulled up. And so I was hauling bags in up until about 5 minutes before the podcast. So
All right.
so I got everybody situated, and then I kicked Liam out of here and told him I got to do a podcast. So
Gotcha.
no time for drinks. What about you? What are you drinking?
I'm drinking out of Mom and Dad's old
the
bird glasses,
Beautiful.
right?
Bluebird, yeah.
I remember that anytime they had a drink with the Lindsays, they would, use these glasses or the Mayos or whoever was over, and so I use these now for my mixed drinks. And so it's a Maker's Mark and Buffalo Rock.
Yum.
Right.
I'm like the only one that has not. I'm not like a whiskey drinker, but I haven't really tried it enough to know if I like it or not.
Something about how it smells to me just reminds me of Nana. You know, she always had.
Smells like an old person.
No, she didn't smell like bourbon. Boy, she would have been horrified by that. But everybody would have a bourbon.
Right.
You know, they would all be sitting around watching the game or whatever, except for Uncle Bill who drank beer. But everybody else would have a bourbon pretty much, or she would for sure. And she would always joke about, do you want a sip or whatever? And because it always smelled horrible to me back then. But now, when I smell it, I'm like, it just somehow reminds me of being at their house watching the Alabama game or Lawrence Welk or whatever was going on over there.
Yeah.
It's going to be an Alabama game or Lawrence Welk pretty much, but
Can you say bourbon the way she said bourbon?
Boybin.
That's pretty close.
It's hard to say. It's a soft
yeah.
R.
Yeah.
It's like boybin, but it's a little less oi and a little
Bourbon.
more but without the
bourbon or something. Bourbon. I don't know. I don't recall.
It flows. It flows
Bourbon.
better when she said it somehow.
Oh yeah. I know. That's the thing is that accent is gone.
Yeah.
Uncle Bill had it. Mom had it. Their whole family had that same accent, and you don't hear it now.
Yeah. Yep. Elizabeth's aunt was like 99 years old and would call Elizabeth occasionally, and she would put it on the speakerphone, and it was just this unbelievable genteel Southern woman accent. It was so beautiful and so regal, Really nice.
Yeah, I remember Nana just being very, she always held her head up high and she always sat up straight. And I remember once we went to the mall, probably told this story a million times. I don't know, but we're crossing the street into the mall to go get something, go shopping, and she didn't even look both ways. She just walked, and I was like, I said, Nana, you got to look both ways. You know, you don't want any cars to hit you. She said, they won't hit an old lady. And she just kept walking. So, yeah.
So what's a good, like if I were to try to get into bourbon, a good smooth bourbon to start off with? I don't want anything that's harsh.
I'm going to say Buffalo Trace. That's my favorite. It's to me, it's really smooth.
Yeah.
And not terribly expensive.
And then if you get a Buffalo Rock and a Buffalo Trace,
You get, what do we call it?
between a
rock and a hard trace.
yes, between a rock and a hard trace is what it's called. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got a book I could lend you,
It's the big whiskey book.
the big whiskey book that goes through all the whiskeys. I like Chattanooga whiskey because it is really smooth, but I think as long as you don't try to drink it straight. I mean, put some water in with it to
Yeah.
mellow
Yeah.
it out,
Or an ice cube and let it melt.
yeah,
for
or
a
Diet
minute.
Coke or something if you just want to do that. But
Right.
I just can't mix Buffalo Rock or Buffalo Trace with anything, even though I did with Buffalo Rock because of the whole Buffalo thing.
Yeah.
But it's, to me, it's like so good just with a big cube in it. Like if you can get those big cubes, the round ones or the square ones, either way, because they melt slow and I don't know, something about them it's real nice, real sweet.
I can't do I have to mix it. I can't just do, bourbon or anything like that. Whiskey, not my thing. I have to have a mixer myself. So
I rarely do it now, but
yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I mean,
But
I'll
I
drink
did-
gin. So I'll drink
Yeah.
gin when I go out, like an Aviation or Beefeaters or something like that. But just haven't gotten into the whiskey. And
Yeah.
I was out with a bunch of friends Tuesday night, and it's like old fashioned whiskey sour, all these other things, and I think I had a Mick Ultra. So
old fashioned's
That's
good.
all right.
Old fashioned's usually
Yeah, old
good.
fashions are good. Yeah.
And there's always Jack Daniels. The Jack Daniels is just sort of the classic
yeah.
Tennessee whiskey anyway.
yeah, I just want something, something that's smooth to kind of break into it slowly.
Yeah. Buffalo Trace. It's I think a little more pricey, but it's a good whiskey.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not like $50. It's like the 30,
Yeah.
35. But it's actually cheaper. I read somewhere that there is a 10-year surplus of bourbon. So they could everybody in Kentucky could stop making bourbon today, and they'd have bourbon for 10 years
That's crazy.
to sell because young people are not drinking.
Right.
They're not drinking alcohol, which
These
is
damn kids are going to put
I know
the alcohol business
how did
out
we
of
go
business.
wrong?
They're just
Where
soft.
did we go wrong?
Yeah.
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 Well,
So-
that just means we have to make up for it and
Right,
drink
exactly.
more.
Well, it's cheaper, so
It's-
you can.
We're doing it for America.
That's right. Keep Kentucky in business.
And the Williams Brothers podcast does not advocate drinking, getting drunk,
Yeah, if
driving
you
while
could
drinking,
probably add
or
that in.
using
Yeah.
alcohol in any form, fashion, or
Just note
way.
that.
But if
in
you did
the-
decide to do that, Angel's Envy is also very good. So
yeah, Angel's Envy is good.
Yeah.
It is
Angels
very good.
Envy.
yes,
Never had that.
And
Angel's
it may
Envy.
be from Buffalo Trace or from the same. I can't remember, but I know that there's several big bourbon companies that bottle like multiple different kinds of bourbon.
There's something about the I'm going to get this wrong, but the whiskey is in barrels, and it's in the barrels, and then when you take the whiskey out, there's less whiskey there because I guess it soaks into the barrel, and so that's the Angels part of it. So I guess Angel's Envy is, the Angels
The
took
part
some
they
of
wish
it, and
they
this
had
is the
gotten.
part the Angels Envy. I think.
Yeah.
Or do they like suck it out of the barrel or something? I mean,
I
how's
don't
that?
know.
No idea. I'm just
How it
curious.
works.
And also where it is, like the reason Kentucky bourbon is supposed to be so good is because the winters are cold and the summers are hot. And that helps the flavor come out of the oak barrel. So it has to be in a brand new charred oak barrel to be bourbon. And so the fact that it gets really cold and it condenses and then it gets really hot and expands somehow increases the amount of flavor that is in there. And even where it is in the big warehouse can affect the flavor too. So it's interesting stuff. There's I think there's like a whole documentary or a couple of documentaries on Netflix about bourbon and what it is and what makes it good and all that.
Yeah.
So I was in, where was I? Oh, yeah. I was in Indianapolis on Monday and Tuesday. So Monday night, the big USA Belgium game, and that stunk. But so they have this cool. So Indianapolis is a really odd town because there are war memorials and armed forces memorials everywhere. There's like a 1 mile long stretch that starts with this big circle in the middle of town that has literally a 30 or 40 foot tall shrine type of thing. I mean, it's just a huge monument to the armed forces. And so it's got the Navy, it's got like the front of ships, of like tall ships that on all four sides and all the different armed forces. And then there are like all these giant memorial. It looks like Washington, D.C. And it's for that size town to have that many memorials. It has the most memorials of any city in the U.S. except for Washington, D.C.
Wow.
So it's one of those places where like a million years from now, those things will still be there. It's like all made of granite and, marble and everything. It's really crazy, but it's very cool though. And right next to the circle where the big monument is, they call it Monument Circle, there is a bar called St. Elmo. And so I went in there. It's a steak place, actually. It's not just a bar. So I went in. I didn't know what it was or what they were famous for or anything. But apparently it's a big deal to go to St. Elmo. So I went in and because I'm just trying to find something to eat, and it looked good. And I'm like, what's good here or whatever? And the manager said, hot dogs. We have good hot dogs. He was kidding. and I was like, oh, okay. And I walked past it and I walked back. I'm like, you're not serious, right? Okay, good. But they had steaks and they had, really good bourbon, great old fashions and stuff like that. So I had a couple of bourbons while I was there and a steak, which I regretted quickly after that because the next morning I had to get up and do trainings. And when I woke up, I was like, oh no, I hope I can do this. Because it doesn't take much anymore to, a couple of bourbons and I feel a little groggy the next day.
Yeah.
Didn't used to be that way. Can't do that anymore.
Metabolism slows down a little bit.
It's odd, but anyway, it was a good time, and they had fantastic steaks, and they're famous for their shrimp cocktail. I mean, they're like, apparently that's why everybody goes there. And I was sitting there and they're like, do you want a shrimp cocktail? I'm like, oh, no, I don't want a shrimp cocktail. And then I noticed everybody around me ordered shrimp cocktail. And I was like, okay, yeah, shrimp cocktail. And it was like, the guy told me, the guy sitting next to me at the bar said, they've got a guy back there. He's got a mask on. It's like one of those like face mask things. And then he's got gloves on and he's got horseradish that is fresh out of the ground. I mean, they just pulled it out of the ground, and he's like grinding it up back there for the cocktail sauce.
Wow!
And so when you eat that stuff, and I ate when I got a big dip of the cocktail sauce and ate it, it was like my nose was on fire. The inside of my nose was like, it was like flames were shooting out. It was serious. So, but it was really good, you know. But you every time you eat one, you're like, oh, that was intense, but it was good. I think I want another one. You eat another one, and it's like, oh my god, and then you're back to wanting another one. It's really weird.
I can't breathe, but I'm gonna eat another one anyway.
I know. It's very painful, but so good.
I saw this thing in the Wall Street Journal. This is like the craziest thing, but they're really considering this. So they're worried about sunspots, like massive solar flares
Okay.
that would disrupt. It would disrupt power, computer, it would disrupt everything in the world if one of these solar flares let loose the way that they're afraid that it'll let loose.
Yeah.
So there's this project where they're going to they're considering sending rockets up with these giant containers of salt. And so and they're like 22,000 miles away between the Earth and the sun. I'm not making this up. It's in the Wall Street Journal. 22,000 miles between the Earth and the sun, away from the Earth. And so if one of these solar flares lets loose, they hit this button and these containers just let go all of the salt, and the salt acts as kind of a protectant for this solar flare because the energy's got to make it through the salt. And they said it'll be tens of billions of dollars, but it'll be still 10 times less than the damage that a major solar flare would do on the Earth.
So let me ask you this. I don't know a lot about solar flares, but is there a possibility the solar flare energy would actually start pushing the salt back towards us?
It has something to do with the magnetic field of the Earth and the path that the salt would take once it's released. So the short answer is no.
Okay. Because
And the salt came from here, so it would just go back here.
yeah, but it's going to go through a lot of satellites on the way. And that can't be good for satellites to have.
Well, I don't know that it would come back here.
Yeah, if it didn't come back, I guess, yeah.
Because it's 22,000 miles from the Earth,
Yeah.
which is way
I
far
don't know
away. I
how
think
far
that's
that is.
geostationary orbit distance or something like that.
Still, it just seems, I don't know, throwing more stuff up there, I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like they said it's, I forget what it is, like 10 times or 100 times the distance of the Starlink satellites. So it's way further away than the Starlink satellites and all that.
Can you add in that we are not scientists? We're not
Good call.
Astrophysicists.
Good call.
astrophysicists. Yeah.
Yeah, if you do that, then I can say with confidence that I'm against it because the salt is going to destroy our satellites.
It's going to kill all the grass.
Yeah, kill all the grass.
I mean,
Yep.
So I, as you're telling this, I had to look it up. Stormwall. They're calling it
There it is.
Stormwall.
yeah,
Stormwall.
I'm looking at it too. It's real.
Okay. All right.
It's an airbag. Satellites would release salt or other alkaline materials into space just before, like an airbag for the planet.
So it'll be released by the satellites. Fascinating.
The salt will become plasma.
How sure are they that this is going to happen?
See, now they have plasma coming back at us. That's
Right.
even worse than salt.
That's even worse than salt.
Yeah.
Good
I
Lord.
would just shoot nuclear weapons at it. That would be my go-to.
Yeah. Let's just destroy the sun so we don't have to worry about it anymore. That's the answer.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could destroy the sun. Can we destroy the sun?
That's a good
I don't think that's smart.
think
I
so.
mean,
No.
I'm just going to, I know this is controversial, but I'm going to say that's a bad idea. I don't think we want to get rid of the sun.
Like sunglasses.
Because
Just
how
put
do you,
sunglasses on.
how you get a good tan?
Little SPF 50.
Can we build like a mirror dome? And maybe that would do it.
What about a big mirror?
That's the ticket
That's
right
it.
there.
Right there. We'll deploy the mirror. Yeah.
An enormous mirror.
I wondered that about these laser weapons. You're going to create these laser weapons and stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
mirror, hello.
Some Ukrainian guy with a mirror.
He
Take that, Russia.
Taking out the whole Russian Air Force
Right.
with a mirror.
aiming it at them with the mirror. That'd be fantastic.
I'm glad we're here to solve the world's problems. I'm sure everybody feels good about it.
That is fascinating. The whole just reading about the solar flares and they could send us back to the Stone Age. It says here. So
Yeah.
Is that based on a flat Earth or a round Earth? I wonder.
I'm not
the
sure.
physics of all that because
I'm not
That's a
sure.
good point, because if the world is flat, then maybe we'll just be in a position where it'll catch us on the edge instead of straight on.
knock a corner off or something.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah,
Right.
it'll be fine.
That's why the Earth is round.
That's why your head's
Because
round.
if it
Remember?
was square, you'd always be knocking the corners off.
That was one of the football coaches who taught
Yeah.
taught anatomy in Savannah
Right.
Christian.
Well, I don't know which one it was. Was it
Thompson,
Maybe
or
Thompson.
somebody? Yeah,
I think
Thompson? Yeah, it sounds like Thompson.
yeah.
He was the astrophysicist football coach. Be knocking the corners off.
so your head's not square.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Good times.
Good times.
Oh,
good
yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Hey, Taylor Swift is married now.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I
heard
Still
that.
married.
Still married.
Still married.
Yeah.
So if you had a week,
Exciting.
sorry.
Oh, that's right. We took little bets on that, right? On how
Yeah.
long.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And
If I
called
write
it
that down, I forget what I said.
you were at 35 plus years, Gar. You were at
Yeah.
35.
Yeah, but then I dialed it way back.
No,
didn't I?
no, you
No.
did not. You
Okay.
stuck with it.
You said the long haul.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the long haul. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said 3 years, but it could go 5 years.
Now I heard that, and this was from my daughter, so it's got to be a reliable source when it comes to Taylor Swift, that they have a 10-year contract that they will not get divorced for at least that long.
Man,
Yeah, we'll see.
that makes all three of us are
I
out.
know. Now getting divorced and then, not being together, I guess that's the the fine line. So,
Yeah.
but
I don't know. I've got this problem with, like a contract is more important than your marriage vows. Right? Hey,
Yeah.
we'd like to
Yeah.
end this, but we got this contract that we can't
right.
do
right.
that. Really? That's going to prevent you from splitting up? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this as long as we both shall live. That's typically at the end of,
Or 10 years, whichever.
yeah, or 10 years.
Yeah.
Or 10 years. Yeah.
Are they going to work? Do you think? Or are they? Because that makes a difference to me. If they're going to work and she's going on tour and he's playing football, that's a different dynamic than they're both going to sit at home and.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, he's still playing football, and I don't think she's going to stop writing music, so I would assume.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure whatever deal they made with the NFL is probably a 10-year deal.
Sure.
And they're going to need to solidify the Tay-Tay audience to love football. And eventually they're thinking, okay, well, when they split up, they'll still be watching football at that point, because after 10 years, who's going to stop watching?
Right.
So,
Right.
so
And the merch.
that.
The merch will be unbelievable.
oh, the merch alone, yes.
Yep.
The albums, I mean, come on.
Yep.
Because they both need the money. I mean, come on.
Right. It's brilliant.
She needs to write another song.
She does need someone to pass all this down to, because otherwise, what's going to happen? I mean,
Yeah.
she will definitely need to have some children.
Well, I'm already on the waiting list for the Barbie Tay-Tay football doll, so, I've
Oh,
got-
good.
Yeah, so, yeah,
I like that.
not really. I have no clue.
Sure, you'll quite enjoy it.
Yes. It's Taylor
no-
Swift in the Kansas City football uniform helmet. Yeah, that's what it is. That's actually a really good idea. I think I should get a percentage
It's
of that.
coming.
You
Somebody's
could
already
work
thought
on
of it.
that this evening.
Yeah.
You could use your Cricut and you could put
Yeah.
that together.
That's a great
pretty
idea.
quick.
Yep.
I'm sure she doesn't have a lawyer.
Oh, no. I don't think so. They're pretty easy going that way.
Yeah.
I wonder if breaking vows that you made to Adam Sandler is as heavy a weight as a normal wedding vows would be.
I don't know.
The wedding singer.
I forgot about that. The Hanukkah song kept coming to mind for me. I forgot about the Wedding Singer movie.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Give me time. Sorry. That's one of my favorite parts
Some
of
good,
that.
good
where-
music in that whole movie.
Right, exactly. Where the guy keeps singing. All he knows is Culture Club.
Yeah. Oh Lord! So we've covered
So,
Taylor
no, we're
Swift
not
again. We can
health-
put that in the title of this one as well, and then we're 2 for 2.
Right. If we keep talking, we just need to talk about Taylor Swift once per podcast,
Yep.
and then just somehow get it into the
Our
title.
ratings are going to go through the roof.
And then the end of the Earth with the solar flare, that gets all the conspiracy theorists to
Yep.
listen.
That's
Yep.
good too.
So we'll be good there.
So then the question is, which happens first? Will the solar flare take us out, or will Taylor Swift's contract run out? And
That's a
Before
great
the-
question. Good question.
yeah.
yeah.
Should we worry? I mean, there are people we don't talk about, like the Clintons, for good reason. But should we not talk about them either? Because I'm just,
Yeah, she is very powerful.
Gar should be okay. I mean, 35 years, that's significant. But the other
Yeah.
three of
You're
us,
first
the
on
rest
the
of
list,
us-
Neil, because you said 3. So
but probably 5. I said probably 5.
okay, all right, I'll give you that.
But yeah, you're right. I'd be first.
You said
If
probably.
something happens to me,
It was
It'll be you first
it
because
was
you said
the
3.
Swifty
Right.
mob came after you.
Right.
And,
Oh yeah, I'll get canceled.
Oh,
Not
that's
that,
true.
What are they going to cancel? But
all right.
Yeah, if she doesn't take care of you, they will. So,
That's right.
yeah, we
that's for
probably
sure.
should redact that podcast somehow.
We'll block out the name.
We'll just change
whoever
the-
married Kelsey.
Yeah.
We'll
Whoever
just change
that
it to
was.
50. Just can you put 50 in instead
50,
of 3?
yeah.
Yeah.
Rub that in.
Yeah. I'll give her 50 years. That's fine.
So, which are you more worried about? Are you more worried about solar
mean, they're
flares
both-
or Taylor Swift's divorce? That's
They're both detrimental to the entire planet.
right.
So
Yeah, Taylor Swift, that'd be a huge economic hit, I would think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, if she were against you in some way, that would, that'd be a little terrifying. The
but
machine.
think of the
That is true.
think of the album though, the songs. I mean, the emotion would be so great.
Yeah.
So,
People jumping off buildings after listening to the Taylor Swift song.
Too funny.
so yeah, there's a plus side. There's the good music that might come out of the
yeah.
impending divorce.
And she's very talented and well liked.
Very talented. Quite a following.
Yes. And she's pretty too. And smart.
Very powerful. Very powerful.
We are not liable for any actions or discussion taken based on the content of this podcast. And thanks for listening.
I know we're not health professionals or anything, but I just read about an explosive diarrhea outbreak that we should probably cover.
Yes.
Now we're hitting our listeners.
That's
There
in
you
the
go.
in the Wall Street Journal. Explosive diarrhea outbreak continues to grow as authorities race to find the source. So, and it's got a picture of somebody washing lettuce.
I was worried
So if you're having
about
salad
what
tonight,
that picture was going to be, but thank you for
yeah,
letting me know that.
if you're having a salad tonight, good luck.
A member of my household thinks she may have had it.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Excellent.
How do you not know you had explosive diarrhea? I mean,
Maybe not that specific one.
Right.
Anyway, this person was not feeling well for a few days and then later read the article.
I'm no medical professional, but I might have had, I don't know.
It's either explosive diarrhea or
A solar flare.
if you need a pressure washer to clean up after it, then it probably was explosive diarrhea and not.
She just needed a little
gosh.
little salt is what she needed to
That's right.
help
Yes.
the
protect
thought.
from the Oh Lord.
Kaboom!
Serve as an airbag.
That's right.
Salt suppository. Deploys.
That reminds me of a terrible scene to a movie. I'm trying to remember the movie now. I think it's Hall Pass. Has anybody seen that movie, Hall Pass?
A long time ago.
And he picks up this girl and brings her home. The guy does. He's got a hall pass. He gets to, the whole thing turns out the guys are dreaming of how cool it would be to have a quote unquote hall pass and be able to do whatever they want, and their wife is fine with it. So he brings this girl home who's very drunk or whatever, and she is standing in front of the sink. So you're looking like from the mirror, like at her. She's standing at the sink. She leans over like she's going to throw up. And then the opposite happens. Like behind her. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in a movie, but yet so funny. I mean, it's the only time I've ever seen that, but it was hilarious. But yeah, it's probably, even just describing it is probably not okay for this podcast, but
too funny.
I don't know if Gar's got a disclaimer for that, but
Opinions are those of the hosts and do not represent other individuals or organizations. That's all I got. I don't have anything else.
Or even ourselves, really. I mean,
Yeah, we're just spitballing here. We don't have any
yeah.
any planning.
we've got no content.
We don't know how long a marriage might last.
He's
The Williams Brothers Podcast is made possible by a grant from the Saunce Group. Do something good every chance you get. And by the Williams Foundation. The theme song is 5-Card Shuffle by Kevin MacLeod.
That's where they need to do an F1 race, is through Savannah.
There
Yes.
you go.
Right?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking
Around
about.
the squares.
Be the slowest
River Street.
one ever. They just need to use the parade route.
Yeah.
and-
Going down the cobblestones. And,
Right. and then stopping to turn left or right at every square, then around the square.
you could not pass in the entire town.
No. Maybe on Bay Street.
They'd go down
Yeah.
Abercorn. It would rain a little bit, and you'd have to go through
Yeah.
the floods and all the
Once they hit Bay Street, you could try and pass until you got to Bull Street, and then you got to turn back up Bull Street. So yeah,
Maybe the Lego cars on the cobblestones.
yeah,
That'd be
or
kinda
go karts. That would be cool, like F1 go karts.
need really big
F3
knobby
or-
tires to do it. But yeah, it'd be fun.
That would be fun. That would be the slowest F1 race ever.